It's a big day. It is a big day because we are no one's back here too. Oh yeah. We are going to get vaccinated.
We are very nervous because we're both babies and we don't want to feel.
I don't want to feel anything.
Yeah, but we know that it's inevitable.
Yes.
Your body's building immunity. You're gonna get some flu-like symptoms,
some antibodies.
My blinkers on because my heart's racing.
No, obviously, we want to do it and we're excited to get it. Yeah. It's just we don't know. A lot of people react differently, so I just don't like being sick. So I don't want to feel like I have the flu for a day. But you know what? It's gonna be fine.
It's better than getting COVID.
Yes. This is our third time getting vaccinated together. Remember before Vietnam?
Oh yeah, we got a typhoid shot. We got to do it 2 times. You're right.
Yeah, and I was freaking out both times too.
Yeah. Well, that's because you also don't really like needles, right?
No, and this just happened in my adult life. We also got those IVs one time.
Yeah.
Those vitamin ones, and I literally cried while it was in because I was just I can't handle it in my wrist with stuff going in. Thankfully, this is a lot different.
You must have an aversion to needles. Is that the right word?
I hate needles.
You do?
Yeah. He has tattoos of his nose pierced.
I was a little nervous because I got my flu shot this summer, or last summer I should say, and my arm literally hurt for 3 days.
People said this one hurts. Everybody says your arm is sore.
Yeah. It's one of those, I don't think it's a drive-through. I think you actually go into this park. So I don't know how much we can actually film. I don't know, it might be weird. Maybe we can try to film on our phones.
I think because HIPAA we're not allowed to at all.
I guess we probably shouldn't bring the camera then.
Yeah.
Hey guys, here we are. These are all the people getting their vaccines.
The CDC is coming after us.
Yeah, a cease and desist. Yeah. Hopefully we can film ourselves getting it. I don't know. I mean, I would like to have that as just a personal memory also, just to have.
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, you probably will. I was already thinking about that. For this video, obviously we'll be at home separately, so I feel we'll just kind of monitor our symptoms, if we have any, and just kind of update every once in a while.
Don't we have to sit there for 15 minutes?
Yeah. I brought TJ's EpiPen with me just in case.
Oh my god! Just in case, anybody.
Yeah.
How do you know?
I just always have it with me. I was just joking.
Oh my god! Look.
We got it! We are vaxxed, baby!
Erin and I took little videos, so we'll put that in here.
Great. Wait around for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then you'll be all good to go.
Very painless. Except after, it's a little sore, but that's fine.
It's already not sore for me now, though. So that's good.
Yeah. Mine's sore. Erin was an athlete in high school, so.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
I'm definitely anxious a little bit too. So
I'm very anxious. We were in and out of there in under an hour.
Yeah, the line was so long, but it went really fast. So that's
shut the f up. These cars are literally driving like psychos. Shut the f up.
Can't wait to be normal again.
Well, that was great.
And then we got our little vaccine cards. Obviously.
Oh my god, do I have mine? What do I do with mine?
You probably put it in your pocket or something.
Okay, it's in here. Still having anxiety.
Yeah, me too.
And I think it's just because I'm when is it gonna hit? Also, I think I'm having anxiety just because of what other people have told me. Other people who have gotten it who are I started getting dizzy and just stuff like that. That I'm I don't want that to just all of a sudden happen.
But I feel it's good. You guys know we're the most anxious people in the world, and we got through it. So.
And there were 200 people there. It went by so fast. They really have it down, and it's so amazing seeing all of these people just going to do what they need to do to let us be able to live a more normal life.
Yeah, and I was this is probably every single day here too, so it's so many people.
I'm scheduling our pedicure to do all the fun stuff that we've been waiting to do. Carly wants to go to a margarita restaurant, so that'll be another video.
Just a Mexican restaurant with margarita. All I've wanted the past 2 months. I've been really craving just an expensive, stupid margarita.
What is eating at a restaurant?
I don't know. Hey guys, we want to thank the sponsor of today's video and one of our favorite sponsors ever, Casetify.
You guys know that we love Casetify. If you don't at this point, where have you been? We've been talking about them for years. We love their cases. They are the best.
Not only are the phone cases slim and protective, but the impact cases are engineered with a 2-layer construction of Chi-Tech and are drop test approved for drops up to 6.6 feet. Again, I drop my phone all the time. Literally nothing bad has happened with the Casetify case on. I will not have a phone without one.
I personally love Casetify because of how stylish and cute the cases are, while also being like so protective. And you can literally like match any case to your personal style, which I think is amazing. And what is really, really cool is that they are also partially made of recycled plastic, so I always feel good about my phone looking great.
I also love that Casetify lets you have the best of both worlds, personality and protection. I will just smack my name on most of these cases. Also, the antimicrobial coating keeps my case germ-free and kills 99% of bacteria, which is chef's kiss in times like these especially.
You know the drill. Go to casetify.com/Carly and Erin. You'll get 15% off your new favorite phone case.
Thank you, Casetify.
It's been like 4.5 hours since I got the shot, and I'm honestly not really feeling any different than I did going into it. I am pretty tired, but it is day 2 of my period, so I'm not sure if it's the shot or just how I would normally feel during day 2 of my period, which is normally the worst day. So also, when we got our flu shot over the summer, we were both pretty tired too, so I would say it's like probably a little bit of both, but nothing crazy so far. I'm trying to drink a lot of water and just like eat pretty healthy, because I know that if you eat like shit, like that makes your immune system like not as strong. So definitely just been trying to be good. But we did get Cadbury eggs from Target and I really want one, so that'll probably happen sometime. We just went out and we were riding razor scooters, so that was really fun. And now I'm gonna rest and probably like watch YouTube or something, but so fast, so good.
Okay, we just got back. Erin dropped us off. I feel completely fine. I know that like everyone does as soon as I get it, but then like stuff comes on later. So I'm definitely freaked out. Not because I'm actually scared of like the vaccine. I'm just scared of feeling sick. I get really anxious when I'm sick, like especially if I have a high fever or like chills. I'm like, I don't know, I get in my head about it. That's what I'm afraid of. But also, I feel like it's good. I just know it's gonna come. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'll be totally fine. It's gonna be funny to watch this footage back and see like what actually happened. But what a wild thing. I'm very happy. I'm also like gonna try to drink a crap ton of water. I've heard maybe that helps. You know, everyone says water helps everything, but like, does it? No, I'm gonna drink a bunch of water. I had one of these, like a ginger juice shot. I don't even know if that's like gonna help, because it's not like I'm actually getting sick. So I don't know. I guess I'll check in like a couple of hours and see. I feel like most people say it takes like 10 to 12 hours, so it's gonna suck if it's at like 1 a.m. I guess we'll find out. It's really crazy. 2 weeks from now, it's like, good? What? Also, my arm is pretty sore. But Erin said the flu shot was a lot worse, soreness-wise. So. Oh my god, weird. I'm like, I don't know how to feel right now. Crazy. Okay, I don't know what to say, so I'm just gonna stop recording and then I'll film a little bit later.
Okay, it is 8:30 now. My arm doesn't, I'm using my left arm that I got the shot. It doesn't hurt at all. Literally does not hurt at all. The only thing I would say that I have right now is a headache, but I think that it's half because of my period. So I'm like a very poor test subject for how the vaccine is affecting me. But it's so, I don't understand why my arm's not sore. Like, it legitimately doesn't hurt at all. I'm like, did it work?
Stop saying that.
Why?
Did it work?
Did it? Why doesn't my arm hurt? I just want my arm to hurt.
I realized I got the vaccine right at 1 p.m. So it's nice I can track my hours like very clearly. So it's right now it's 5:30. So it's been like 4.5 hours. I don't know. I feel fine. I feel a little weird. Like in a sense of like a bit headachy, just like a little off, but it's so minuscule that I can't tell if it's just like anxiety, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But so far so good. My arm is still like a little bit sore, but that's like so normal. I feel like a lot of people say it hurts for a couple days. I almost feel like high a little bit. Do you feel high?
Well, I smoked. So, yeah.
Okay. I was saying, I almost feel like high a little bit. Like, I feel very heady.
Yeah. A little bit, just kind of like, not like aloof, but just kind of. I think it's completely mental.
I think it might be. I'm already in bed, like.
It's mental. Like, I get like little whiffs of this, like, you know, it's just, I don't know. Like, you kind of like check. You're just like almost like checking up on.
I definitely feel like weird. Literally nothing to report on yet. I feel like I'm also babying myself already, where I'm already in bed, so I feel like I'm gonna start feeling things because I'm in bed. Like, I feel like if we were on a walk right now, I wouldn't feel anything. I don't know. That's all I have to report on. It's been 4.5 hours. Nolan cried when we got home. He was like, I can see my mom again. It was really sweet.
Forever.
Yeah. I thought I would be emotional just in a sense of, like, wow, we just got the shot. And, like, this has been holding us back for a year from doing everything. But I don't feel that yet. I feel like once I start, like, going to people's houses and, like, going to a restaurant, like, stuff like that, then I'll feel like, wow. I mean, today was such a nice day out, too. It made me really happy just knowing, like, summer's on the way.
Yeah.
And we're vaccinated. So we got soups yesterday. I got a Gatorade, some Tylenol. So we're good. We're just, you know, making an event of it. We'll check in a little bit.
I just brushed my hair. Can you tell? Literally the meme of why I don't brush my hair. It's 10:30. So we are at about like 9.5 hours. So we're almost at the 10-hour mark. I just took my temperature because I'm starting to get some lower back pain, and that usually indicates that I personally am getting a fever. However, temperature was perfect. I also, like I said, have my period. I'm also constipated. I also have allergies. So, like, who knows what the truth is? But I set up this little station next to me, got a thermometer, I've got my Tylenol, some Vaseline, and then that's my little station just in case I need it. As of right now, I'm feeling okay. I have a horrible headache that I thought was because of my period, but this I think is definitely not a period headache. So I do think that the vaccine has given me a headache and my back is starting to really hurt. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, it's 10:22, 9-ish hours since I was vaccinated, and I'm definitely feeling it. I grabbed food, and then like in the car after my last clip, I was just like, no, like my skin is getting sensitive. You know, like when you get sick, your skin just gets sensitive. And, like, kind of achy. I'm not really, like, achy. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I want to say the flu, but I honestly don't even remember the last time I had the flu. So I can't tell if this is what it feels like. But I definitely just feel like I'm sick with, like, a mild fever. I took my temperature. It's, like, 99. So it's not crazy. But I was so freaked out about this part. But now that I'm here, I'm kind of, like, it's so crazy. Like, my body's reacting to the COVID vaccine. I'm definitely interested to see how the night goes. If nothing changes, I won't update again till like the morning, but it's already like 10:30, so I feel like not much is gonna change. But I do feel kind of like, I can't tell if I have chills. What do chills feel like? I feel like I haven't been sick in so long. I mean, I have colds like every year, but I haven't been sick where you have the chills and a fever in so long. I genuinely don't even remember what it feels like. I'm wearing like a zip up hoodie thing in sweatpants, and I'm kind of like, ooh. So I guess that's the chills. I really hope my fever doesn't go higher because that'll really freak me out. But I'm just chilling, watching 600 Pound Life. Yeah, if I didn't get the vaccine, I would be like, something is wrong. Like, I probably have COVID or something with a fever. So I don't know. I'm kind of freaked out overnight, but I shouldn't be because this is very normal. So I may check in. Maybe it'll be the morning. Hopefully I'm good tomorrow. I don't know. There's so many different stories of how people feel. Some people are fine as soon as they wake up. Some people are out the next day. I don't know. I think Nolan is like completely fine. He's just watching TV downstairs. Hopefully he's like totally fine. And then he can baby me. Okay. All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
Morning, everybody. It is like 9:30 the following morning. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I like wrote down all of my stuff when I would get up, and I would say that around like 11:15, like while I was getting all nestled in bed, is when I was like, she's coming. It's happening. My back started getting really achy, and then I like had my arm out like this and was like, ooh, is it chilly in here? And then I was like, no, I'm getting a fever. And so like around that time I took my temperature and it was like 99, and then I like full on went into having like the chills and my body was sore. I was like shivering, you know, when you get the flu and like that feeling, like I haven't felt that in so long. And it's not fun. But I fell asleep even though that was happening. And then at like 1:15, so a few hours later, I woke up and didn't have the chills. My body felt fine, but I definitely still had a fever. I took my temperature and it was 99.6, so it went up a little more, but I wasn't like shaking or anything like that. And I fell right back to sleep. I woke up because I had to pee. And then I slept all the way until 5:30. I had no aches, no chills, no fever. Currently, now, like, I don't have like any crazy symptoms. I just still have this very bad headache and my lower back hurts a lot and my body just feels like it went through like trauma. So it's kind of just like meh. I'm happy that like the chills and the fever was like a quick thing that just was like in and out. We're building some antibodies. I'm so excited to like take Advil at some point. I haven't taken any this is without taking any Tylenol or anything. I just read something that said like try not to take it if you don't have to, just in case it affects like your antibodies. And I want antibodies. But other than that, my body just feels exhausted.
Good morning. Sorry there's so many sounds. My fan is on. They're doing like retrofitting in my garage. I don't really know, so sorry. But update. So when I went to bed, I think when I updated you guys, my fever was like 101 or something. Or maybe it was 99, I don't remember. It got up to like 103 and I was kind of freaked out. I don't know, I was half freaked out and I was half like, this is probably so normal. And my head hurt so bad. Like it still hurts now. It wasn't like the craziest headache I've ever had, but it was just like it wouldn't go away. I'm just like a really big wuss with pain, especially to sleep. I'm like, I don't want to feel this. I ended up taking like 2 Tylenol because I looked it up and there's like doctors were saying like if you get a fever over like 102 something, like go ahead and take something. Fever went down, but my headache was still there. But I ended up falling asleep at like 3. Like I literally could not sleep until 3. And I randomly woke up at 5 a.m. and pretty sure I was like sweating. Like I had to change my shirt because it was like really wet from sweat, which is gross. My temperature was like 97 something. At one point I went into the bathroom and got a wet wash rag and like put it on my head because I was like, 1, I was trying to make my fever go down, and 2, I was like, maybe this will help my head. I woke up at like 9:30 and I literally feel totally fine, except I still just have a headache. So that's fine with me. I was honestly expecting this whole day to just be like me in bed, like feeling sick or whatever. Maybe something else will kick in, like we don't know. But I feel fine. Nolan is totally fine. I think he's like a little bit like achy and stuff, but he's fine. So everyone is different. It's so crazy. And it wasn't that bad. Like I know explaining it sounds like horrible, but it was literally not bad. If you go into it expecting like I'm probably gonna have like a fever and like feel like shit for a couple hours, that's what happened to me and I was fine. Definitely very sleepy, but that's because I didn't like get a good night's sleep. So I'll check in a little bit. I doubt anything will change, but I'll still check in a little bit.
It is 10:30 and I haven't filmed anything today because honestly I don't think that it would have been worthwhile. I felt the exact same way all throughout the whole entire day up until around like 6 when I woke up from a nap, and I had taken Tylenol at like 3, and I would say from like 6 onwards I've felt the best. I'm just tired all day. I just felt so tired and had like body aches, not like chills, but just like I feel like my body was sore because it was recovering from like having a fever and all of that stuff. So I just had like an achy body and I felt really, really tired. And I tried like doing the dishes at one point and did it, but the whole time I was just like I didn't wind up taking Tylenol at all until 3 p.m. today, and after I did that, like my headache cleared and I fell asleep and took a nap, and honestly I think we're clear here. My arm still doesn't hurt like at all. Like I could literally do anything I want with my arm. I don't understand. But it's funny because yesterday I was like, did it work? And then when I started getting chills, TJ was like, well, at least you know it works.
I totally forgot to check in the rest of that day. Hello, let me fix my blinds. But the headache that I had did last all day and it was really annoying, but it wasn't horrible. It was just like annoying. Nolan and I both had it. I think Erin had it too. And the only way I described it was it wasn't debilitating at all, but if I had to go do something of substance, like if I had to go to the grocery store, I would have probably wanted to cry. I just didn't want to like move around a lot. Other than that, it was pretty normal. I did feel a little bit run down and just like kind of like after you have a cold or something. Nolan was the same way. He just felt, he was actually more achy the next day, but he never got a fever. He just also had that headache and just kind of felt run down and achy that day. It's been days since we were vaccinated and we both feel completely fine now. And looking back, I feel like it wasn't bad at all in our experience anyway. Nolan had it a little bit better than I did, I think. He never got a fever or chills. For me, I was just kind of freaked out laying there in the middle of the night with like 130 fever. Because I'm pretty sure once it's like 104, you're supposed to seek medical attention. That's the only reason I was like, I don't know if I should be falling asleep right now or if I should stay up and till my fever goes down. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of scared. But it's totally normal. It means your body is working and creating the antibodies. If you can get vaccinated, I would suggest doing it. I mean, it's very exciting and it's just gonna help all of us get back to normal. It's pretty crazy. My symptoms kicked in like about 4 hours after I got it. I always hear it's like 12 hours or 10 hours or something, and mine felt pretty quick, but I think it was more of like a gradual onset, and then got a big fever, and then it just went away after like 2 hours or whatever. So we got Johnson & Johnson, by the way. I don't know if we said that in the video. So it is like a 2-week, you're technically fully vaccinated, and I believe up to like a month after you still are creating antibodies and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm no doctor, I'm no scientist, but I'm excited. Thank you guys for watching this whole year of different videos. I know it wasn't ideal, definitely wasn't ideal for us, but we still wanted to put out content, and I know a lot of people would prefer us together, which I totally understand, because same. But now we're basically allowed to film together, it feels like, you know, we got the vaccine, and it does take a couple weeks to be fully vaccinated, but we've been comfortable filming outside and stuff. So it's crazy that there's somewhat of an end to like us filming separately and having to put the videos together, and I don't know, it just makes me really, 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 really happy and excited.
It is now Friday for me, so we got our vaccinations on Tuesday. As you guys know, I started feeling symptoms that night, and then Wednesday I was pretty much like down for the count all day. And then Thursday, yesterday, I was like fine. My arm still doesn't really hurt. It's only a little. I also keep doing this if I do feel it hurting. I have heard that with the arm soreness in the vaccine, like it's good to move it around. Also, I would say that I keep getting tired really easily if I'm like up and about like doing stuff. So that's definitely probably my body still kind of recovering from everything. Also, like I said, like have my period, so probably a mix of the two. But for those of you who are gonna have your period when you get your vaccine, now you know what to look forward to. And other than that, like that's pretty much it. I would say like when I got my vaccine, like I had a full appetite, I ate, just gonna have to ride it out. But for me, it's totally worth it. I think that this is such a important way to like help protect not only yourself but the community around you, because we will be able to reach herd immunity. And I think that if you can get vaccinated and are able to and are eligible, you should definitely do it. It really wasn't that bad. I feel very lucky and fortunate and hopeful, and if you have any questions, comment it below. I'll be reading comments, Carly will be reading comments, I'm sure, and we just want to be here to give you our 2 cents on how this experience was for us, so we can help you guys navigate through all of this as well. But that's gonna be it. So thanks for watching.
Bye.